Hi and welcome. I'm Marla. Thanks for joining today. We're here for gentle yoga. So go ahead and grab your mat, or if you don't want to be on the ground today, feel free to grab a folding chair. Whatever feels good for you today. So today we're here for yoga and the spirit. How does yoga affect our spirit, our mood, our attitude? And we know that yoga has such predictability when we're done. We know how we're going to feel. We know that yoga, the gentle movements, the quiet conscious breathing, the positive intentions, the focus that we put forth when we're practicing, we know that that gives us tremendous benefits, right? It really helps us to feel better. And today is actually the winter solstice, which is a special day. It represents the shortest day of the year, and it also represents deep renewal. It's a time of reflection, to really self-reflect back on the year, all of our wonderful kind deeds that we've done throughout the year. Just take time to really focus on some of those beautiful deeds, those kind deeds of compassion, thoughtfulness. And we know that we're in charge of taking with us whatever experiences and intentions we had throughout the year. And we know that we can let go of and leave behind whatever we don't want, whatever we don't need, and whatever we don't want to dredge into our oncoming year. So close your eyes, settle in. Make a nice deep connection to the ground beneath you. Feel tall and long through your spine, open through your heart and chest. Feel tall and lifted up through the crown. Let the shoulders descend away from the ears. And take some long, deep, warming breaths. Starting right away to exchange anything old, depleted, worn out, tired out, fatigued, painful. See if you can use the heat and the magic of your breath to bring it to the surface. And your exhale lets it go. Just releases it just like a wave or just like a cloud. It just takes it away. So taking a few more conscious, deep, loving, intentional breaths in and out, nice and slowly, warming us, connecting us, and freeing us from some of the heaviness, freeing us from some of the fluctuations and the anxieties in the mind and our thoughts, freeing us from any built up or pent up or stored up pain that we're holding on to from injury or past events. And let's take one more full breath in together. And exhale, letting it go. And let's take our hands to our heart center, taking time to acknowledge all those around us that are suffering and struggling, injured and lost, sending strength and hopefulness and peacefulness out there. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. And let's breathe the arms down, around, and up. Inhale. Exhale, right arm down. Left arm reaches. And we're going to move in a little wave because we know with the winter solstice and the days being shorter, less sun, more darkness, that we need to connect to our internal light, to our internal flame. So here we go. Using the breathing, the depth of the breath to create the heat in the body, to melt away the cold, the tension, and bring in warmth, nourishment, moisture. Let's hold here in our lean. Take 3 big breaths. Think more about reaching up, and then the lean happens. Full breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, nice and slowly reaching the arms up. Exhale, left arm down and right arm reaches. So if you're tight today and in and out of that, and you need to do less, then that's what you do. You follow what works in your body. Let your body guide you in. Use the wisdom, the inner teacher, to guide you in, not the ego, right? The ego isn't invited. God, this is all about feeling and experiencing, not thinking or pushing. There's no expectations other than to focus right now on the consciousness of our breath. Let's reach up, lift up. Good. And the lean happens after the reach up, and it's tiny. We don't want to be collapsing anywhere. We want to think about opening, lifting, right? How do we lift our spirits? By opening up, refreshing our space. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, using your blocks if you need them. Oh, I have mine right here under my knees. Extending forward any amount into your potted palm, whatever feels good for you. Noticing what that is. So feel the length in the spine. Stay grounded through your seat. Lengthen out through the neck. Remember, the neck is an extension of the spine. And if we're collapsing into our chest, we're not bringing any air exchange in. We're just keeping everything bottled up inside. So we want to free it up, clear it out. Good. Make room for new. So let's take another 5 deeper breaths here, listening inward. What do I need today? How do I need to create deep renewal? How do I need to create spaciousness for myself today? What's going on for me internally that I want to pay attention to today so I can ease away some of the tension? Let's take another deeper, fuller breath in. Deeper, fuller breath out. And nice and slowly guiding our way up, nice and slowly reaching the shoulders up, back, exhale down. Let's pull back, unwind, unweight. Take a moment and a pause here for a full deep breath in, nice and cleansing. Full deep breath out. And let's just switch our legs. So change your seat. If you were cross, find the opposite seat or any seat that works for you. And breathing in, reaching the arms all the way up. Exhale, pull the hands down right through the center line. Inhale, reach up and out. And remember, do what you can. Don't force into anything. If you're dealing with injuries or any kind of limitations, do less. Less is more. And let's take 2 more like that. Breathing in, reaching the arms up, around, and all the way into the heart. So we're really clearing out the chest, the ribs, and deep into the lungs. And reach up, inhale. Exhale, we're going to twist to the right. So whatever we've brought up to the surface now, we really have an opportunity, right? I always use the visual of the washcloth. So clearing out the internal digestive space, getting into our whole center. Pump the breath through the torso. into the belly. It's a little massage for our internal organ space. So talk about a change in energy, a change in spirit, right? Clearing out the gut, whether it's emotional or physical. Let's take 2 more deeper, fuller breaths here. Inhale fully, we lengthen. Exhale deeply, we twist. Inhale fully. Exhale deeply. Let's start to tip that left elbow towards that left knee. Let's reach that right arm either out or up, whatever feels good for you. So it doesn't matter how far you're going, but what are you experiencing? So we're really getting very, very deep here through our side body and torso. So let's be very mindful of this stretch and make sure it feels nice and healthy for you. Full breath in, full breath out. And easing our way out, the right arm now, we come into our little wrap or our little hug. I always feel like a little burrito here. We're nice and wrapped up. So this is so soothing and quieting for the nervous system, really as if we're giving ourselves a nice big hug, acknowledging ourselves for all that we've done, all our acts of kindness this year, all our generosity, our thoughtfulness. And let's soften the chin towards the chest, bowing our higher self to our lower self, and just really acknowledging all of our goodness. Good. Nice full breath in. Feel the back of the heart exploding behind us as we fill deep into that space. Good. Exhale out. Ease away the tension. And just 2 more. Full breath in. Deep breath out. Good. Very humbling posture. Full breath in. Deep breath out. And nice and slowly inviting in this nice big full breath in, reaching up, inhaling, exhaling. We twist to the opposite side. So taking our length into our pose, that's in the forefront. Our twist is the icing. We rotate right from the space below the rib cage, so we're truly getting into that gut space, right? Visualizing the washcloth. Let's see if we can push the breath without forcing into our lower gut space, filling into our abdomen, our low back, our side body completely. Full breath in, a real clear out. Full breath out. Full breath in. Full breath out. And we're going to start to ease that right elbow towards that right knee. We reach out or up through that left arm. So it's a little bendy twist. So it's very deep. We really get into all the little nooks and crannies through the side body, through the rib cage, and right into our lymph, our sewage system. Full breath in. Make sure the head and neck are nice and comfortable here, so there's no tension there. Full breath in. Notice your 2 sides. Very telling. And nice and slowly easing our way back to center. Full breath in. Exhale, walk yourself forward or stay vertical, whatever works for you. Full breath in. Full breath out. Good. Easing the breath deep through our side body. Easing our way through the spine, through the crown. Full breath in. Full breath out. And let's take another 3 deeper, fuller breaths here. Just really connecting to the space that's opening and to the space that isn't opening. What can't you get the breath into? See if we can really pay close attention now, these last 2 breaths. See if you can warm up and heat up that space. Full breath in. Full breath out. Notice the expansion of the rib cage, front, side, and back. Last breath in. Last breath out. Nice and slowly reaching the shoulders up, back, and down. We're going to tip back, unweight, unwind. Give the legs a nice little shake out. Take a full breath in, deep breath out. And let's just point and flex and get a little activity through the lower leg here. Let's flush out anything that's going on in the feet, the ankles, the calves, the shins, all the way up. That energy flows all the way up our thighs, right? So move some of the stagnant energy. We want to bring everything from everywhere up to the surface, clear out what we don't want, and make room for new. Embracing new opportunities, new experiences, and new journeys together. So let's make our way from here all the way up to standing. Take your time. Take your time. Make sure that you have all your supports nearby. So if you need anything, you have it. Good. And let's step one foot and the other foot forward, coming into our standing position. So make sure that you're in a good place. Make sure you have space to move comfortably. So breathing in, hands to heart, establish your stance here. Full breath in and full breath out. So feeling nice and equal and grounded into both feet, and noticing that. Play around with front, back, side to side, hands to the heart. Close your eyes, a moment of reflection on all those we're breathing with, we're here with, we're connected to, that aren't with us. And breathing in, reaching the arms down, around and up. And exhale, either a half fold, a 3/4 fold, or a full fold. And feel free to use your blocks if you need them. And inhale, let's find our Ardha. Let's find our strength. You can stay here. You can have hands to hips. Or you can have arms out like airplane wings and kick it up a little bit. So what works for you today? And let's bend the knees, press into the feet, belly strong. Inhale, arms up, palms come to the heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale from your heart, halfway, 3/4, or all the way down. Use blocks if you need to. Inhale, we find our Ardha. Long spine, open chest, heart, belly and back are nice and strong. Here's our anchor, our core. Exhale, release. Inhale, root to rise, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. One more like that. Breathing in, reach the arms down, around, and up. Exhale, folding, half, 3/4, all the way. Inhale, we find our Ardha. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, ground down, reach, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Full breath in. Clearing breath out. Hands to hips. We shift into the left foot. We come onto the right toe, so feel free to stay here or feel free to reach the knee up, coming to a balance. If you want to add on, you can extend your arms forward. Full breath in, finding our strength, our focus, concentrating. Hands to hips. Let's gracefully step back, high lunge. Stay here or bring the arms down. Inhale, adding on, reach up, arms lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. So really think about just sweeping out the lungs, making space, breathing to our capacity. Inhaling, because so much of our breathing is suppressed. Hands to hips, step up. And inhale, sun breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold, taking in as much air as we can and letting go of as much air as we can. Good. Hands to heart and all the way to the hips. We're going to shift right onto the left toes. You can stay right here or feel free to add on, bringing the knee up. Notice your balance on the second side, maybe adding the arms. Full breath in here, focusing, right? Taking our strong center, our strong mind, our strong intentions into a new year, a new season. Setting up for our lunge. You can stay here, hands to hips, or arms can be down by your side, or you can add a little movement. Good, flowing, reaching the arms out from the shoulders so we really move some energy. Good, breathing in, breathing out, nice and slow and controlled, breathing in, breathing out. One more like that, breathing in, breathing out. Hands to hips. And we step up. Inhale, sun breath. Exhale to fold half or all the way. Inhale, we find our Ardha. Exhale, chair pose. 3 breaths here in chair. Really beefing up our strength. Full breath in, focusing. Everything comes to the center. Good, we got this. Breathing in, press into the feet, up onto tiptoes. 3 breaths. Energize through your inner thighs, belly strong. Our center nice and integrated. Let's lower onto the heels. Take the hands to the heart. Take a full breath in, a full breath out. From here, slowly we're going to make our way down to our backs. So take your time. I'm going to use a little blanket under my low back, and I'm going to take a little pillow for my head. Make sure that you have everything handy. So lowering down from our seat and making our way all the way down to our mats, or find a couch or a bed so that you can be nice and safe. Let's start by hugging the knees into the chest. Give yourself a nice big squeeze. Take a full breath in. Take a full breath out. Full breath in. Full breath out. Let's reach the legs all the way up. Point and flex a few times through toes and ankles again. And let's make some nice easy circles. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's take it the other way. Breathing in, Breathing out. Let's inhale, open the legs, big and wide. And exhale, we're going to cross. Inhale, open, big and wide. You can use your hands as a guide or not. We're going to alternate the crossing. And let's have active feet. So really pressing through the heels, so you're going to feel how that gives you a nice little stretch even right through the back of the legs. Good. Keep your belly nice and firm here, right? So we're always connected to the center. Good. Keeping our low back nice and strong. Breathing in. We get into the deep hip creases, the groins. Also another lymph area, right? Moving some sewage, moving some energy, strengthening us internally. So much happening. Let's take one more each way. And crossing and opening. Let's draw legs together. Pull the knees again into the chest. Give yourself a nice big squeeze. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. And let's stretch our legs up again. Hands come down by our sides. Full breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to lower the legs a quarter way. You can stay right here. Connect to your center. Notice your low back is nice and protected and strong. You can reach your arms towards your legs or just keep your arms down. Let's take 3 or 4 breaths here to really feel the whole entire core. From neck to knees working, breathing in, that's our fuel. Breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. And pulling our knees nice and slowly into the chest. Take a full breath in. Take a full breath out. And just one more. We're going to set up hips, knees, ankles 90 degrees. Option 1 is your hands are down by your side. Option 2, you're not pressing on your knees, but you're pressing right into the center of your thigh. So you're giving your legs a little bit of resistance. So as your legs are trying to come forward, and you can even do this in a chair. You can bring one leg up at a time and give yourself some resistance to strengthen. You're going to feel that all the way, again, from neck to knees. Full breath in, full breath out. And let's take another 3 breaths here. 3, 2, and 1. Very gently, let's pull the knees into the chest. Take a full breath in and a deep breath out. And let's lower one leg and then the other leg. I'm going to come off of my head support here. We're going to take a few rounds of bridge up and down, nice and slowly, just to clear out any existing stuff in the spine, in the hips. And today we'll do it active bridge. So we'll add our arms, but if that doesn't feel good, just keep hands down. So pressing firmly into our feet, make sure your knees are safe and comfortable. Hands down, nice and grounded to begin. And we're going to breathe in and we're going to reach our arms up as we lift our hips up. And exhale, everything lowers slowly, so it's nice and controlled. Breathing in, reach up, lift up. Arms can lift any amount. Exhale, lower slowly down. Inhale, reach up, stretch. Exhale, lower slowly down. So make sure you have your device in a place that you're not torquing or hurting your neck to see or hear me. If you can just listen. Good. So let's take 2 more. Breathe in.
flushing out our whole internal space. And one more like that, breathing in, reach up. Let's take 3 big breaths here, really hugging in through the inner thighs, hugging in through the arms and palms, keeping our navel in and up. We're practicing our Kegel energy. So everything is working to keep us supported here. One more big breath in. And exhale, lower slowly down. Take a nice deep full breath in. Take a nice deep full breath out. Let's hug the knees one more time into the chest. Take a full breath in. We're going to open our arms nice and wide for our final spinal twist. Take any support that you may need here, and feel free to keep the legs closer together, or you can stagger your legs a little bit. And arms are wide or closer, palms are up or in the middle range with the thumbs up, whatever feels best in the shoulders. But we really want to think about getting deeper and deeper now into our heart space. Getting deeper and deeper now into the gut space. And really flushing out. Really using the breath as a way to pump out, flush out anything that we don't want. Whatever old stuff, whatever energy doesn't serve us. Take time to be conscious, to be present, and really focus your energy and your attention there. Let's take 3 more deeper, fuller breaths, really bringing the heat and the warmth of the breath. Let it penetrate. Let it melt down any existing barriers. Let it move through any existing blocks in the body. And connecting to our center nice and slowly, we inhale, bring the legs up. And as we exhale, we release them down to the opposite side. Take a full breath in here, setting up, arms wide or closer. Notice the position of the arms, the position of the legs. Notice your 2 sides and what's happening for you. Full breath in. Deep breath out. As we start to move towards our stillness and our Shavasana today, take time to reflect on your practice, noticing from beginning to end, we can predict how wonderful we're going to feel, how much better energy, mood, attitude, spirit. We feel uplifted. We feel quieter and more centered. Let's take one more deeper, fuller breath here in our twist. Letting the weight of the legs take us deeper and deeper. And inhale nice and slowly. Bringing the knees back to center. Feel free to hug in if that feels good for you. I'm going to offer up a nice restorative heart opener to end today. So I'm just going to show you, you can either use blocks or blankets. We've done this before. We make a T with our blocks or our blankets. One for the head. One for the spine. We have a little space between them. If you need a little blanket to cover you or to put under your knees, make sure you have that available. So I'm going to make a little blanket for my knees. I'm going to roll that up. I'm going to put it closer to my knees than my seat. That makes a difference. So play around with that. Go ahead and make your way into your heart opener or any shavasana today that works for you. And I'm going to start you here, and I'm going to guide you into your shavasana once you're settled in. So take time to truly make a nice deep connection to whatever's beneath you. If you're in a heart opener today, you'll notice that mechanically these supports are bringing us into a deeper space, a wider space, a more open space. We take time as we settle in to seal in all of our changes, all of our benefits. And when we exhale these last few conscious breaths, we think about sharing. Because sharing what we create not only uplifts us, but uplifts those around us. So settling in to create and absorb the deep union that we cultivate through our practice, the nourishment that we receive. Let it seep and settle into every cell within you, restoring light and peace and hopefulness. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. And I'm going to say namaste to all of you and continue to rest deeply in your shavasana so that you can receive all of it.